So that's got things underway. Chanatit. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Lofted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chanatit. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Chanatit. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lobbed in behind. And the ball is out of play. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ball upfield. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Clipped into space. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. It's a promising run he's making on the right. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's played forward, spread out to the left. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Is there any support? He might not. He's had a shot! Could be danger here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, what a pass! Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nice looking ball. He slings it in. Chanatip. Chanatip! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. Real chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Clears it away. Chanatip. Across it goes. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, there's a probing ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he spark a counter here? Cleared away. Acrobatic effort! It's off target and by quite a way. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. And they've got rid. Wins the duel this time. He has found a way through. And he whips it in. Back in once more. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Ambitious ball here. And a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a mighty effort! Played into the middle.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's through here. He's found a way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance here to counter. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's played forward. Chanatip. Driven forward, and he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And the keeper has it. He's onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chanatip. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he finish? Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a throw. Gone for a throw-in. Chanatip. Oh, that's a nice ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice control. Chanatip. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Chanatip. And they can counter here. Pinged towards the front line. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Succumbs to the pressure. Chanatip. Shoots! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chana tipped. And it's hoisted clear. And the shots! They scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Chana tip. And it's played forward. Thailand leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been knocked clear. Out to the right. In again. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Thailand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty.
That gets things going for the second half.
Thailand definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Clears it away. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Defending was strong and firm. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Thailand are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Have it back, and can go again. Looking to break at pace. Out to the left it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Can he latch on to this? He's cut it out. So here comes a substitution. And that has been cleared. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chanatip. And it's been played through. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Thailand, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well timed, excellent interception. Clears it away. Cleared away. Over to the left. Great chance! No mistake! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Aim forwards. Knocks it out wide. No, it's come to nothing. He is was offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well manoeuvred. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And it's played forward. It's been cut short. Probing pass. And he shoots! Has another goal! It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Quite, you got it.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
And he cuts out the supply. That'll be a throw. That's a good run down the left. The cross climbs up big. It's a loose ball. And he thumps it clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question...
Oh, smashing header! Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Tries a measured ball.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Wins the duel this time. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Gets a foot in here. Do have a chance to counter here. Played into space. Here's a corner. Good chance. And it's hoisted clear. lofted through here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cuts out the pass. Chanatip, and reclaimed it in a trice. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Thailand have reclaimed it. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Thailand have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's tidy. Chanatip, played with finesse. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Thailand clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Played out to the right. Chanatip.
Thailand surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chanatip. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Chanat takes a shot! He should have put that one away.
Chanatip really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has been cleared. Oh, Oh, that is a big chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Moved on forwards. So who's he picking out? Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Searching pass he's played there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Danger averted for now.
Thailand nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That has been knocked clear. They get a throw in. Can he get onto this? There's the shot! Sticks it away! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely intercepted. Quality ball.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Aim forwards. Throw it. Thailand making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. That is lovely. Does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Up towards the front line. It's just beyond his reach. We are into overtime. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Pete.